Hello my YouTube friends, welcome back today for another video. I'm so excited to have you here, and today we are testing out the brand new Crayola makeup line. This is released at ASOS, and a few of you tagged me on Instagram saying that I should check it out, that you'd want to see a review, so thank you, and I picked it up. We're gonna review it today. Really quick, if you're new to the channel, hello, I'm Ashley Clady. I'm so excited to have you here, and don't forget to hit that big red button to subscribe and the little bell to be signed up for notifications before you leave, and let's go ahead and jump right into this review. Crayola just launched a makeup line. They released it at ASOS. They went all out on a full-on launch, and I was so excited to see it, and the packaging and everything totally caught my attention. Let's kick it off with the eyeshadow palette. So I picked up the eyeshadow palette in Mermaid, and look at this packaging. The outside packaging is seriously so cute. I feel like the way they branded and packaged all of this, it's like the chicest way to stick to Crayola as possible, and I love it. I think it is so cute. This is the outside of the eyeshadow palette. Cute, it's plastic, and then when you open it up, this is the inside of the palette. Now there are different palette options. There's a warm tone one and a couple different ones. I ended up going with the cool toned Mermaid one. So the packaging is really sleek, nice and simple. There's a giant mirror, which I love, and then there are 10 shadows inside. And it is supposed to be a mix of matte and shimmer, but when I swatched them and when I played with them on the eyes, honestly, they are almost all shimmer, and then the ones that they're considering matte are still pretty sheeny. They're like a satin, not like a true matte. And then the other one, which would be this deeper purple over here, has some glitter in it, so there's not any true straight matte shades in this palette. I went ahead and played around with this today. The shimmers are absolutely beautiful. They're very pigmented, and you can see when I'm applying it, they just go on really smooth. They're easy to blend, they're easy to move around. The deep purple, I put it on the outer corner. It was a little harder to move around and to blend compared to the shimmers, but I did get it to work. It's just not the easiest to work with. And then this one right here, I used on the inner part of the eye, and it's super beautiful. It adds more of a glitter type look, and it's so stunning. There is a little bit of fallout, but nothing crazy at all, and it brushed right away, so you could do this before or after makeup, and I did it after I had my full face on, and I was like, oh crap, I hope these don't fall out like crazy, and they didn't. The formula is pretty powdery when you dip into it, so just be aware of that. There is a bit of kickback. I did prefer using MAC Fix Plus, especially with this glitter shade. The other ones, it didn't really matter, but with the glittery type shades, I did like using MAC Fix Plus the best, and I found going over a base of concealer really helps make the colors pop. Otherwise, they looked almost more like a watercolor, and when I placed them over the concealer, it made them a bit more bold and vibrant, which is what I was hoping for. So if you like the lighter, more airy or watercolor type look, you can get that with the palette, and then if you want them to be a bit more vibrant, just put some concealer down and then go over it, and boom, you got some brighter colors. I think this palette is really nice. It's fun. I'll definitely reach into it again. It's not one that I would use by itself. Today I used it in conjunction with the Aspen Ovard Tarte palette just so I could have some neutrals to throw into the crease and to blend out. It retails for $29.50. I feel like it's priced really reasonable. I definitely will keep reaching for it. Next up, we have the face palette, and it looks the exact same as the eyeshadow palette. The face palette retails for $29, and when you open it up, you have a mix of bronzers, highlights, and blushes in here. So we have the bronzers on the outer edge here. There's a shimmer one, a matte one, and then a glitter infused one. Then you have your 4 highlights around the center, a super white one, which is a little bit chalky. I wasn't the biggest fan of this one. This one is more of a champagne, but it has pink glitter in it. So it's what I'm wearing today, and it really kind of makes like a pink iridescent type glow. The glitter isn't moving all over my face yet. It's kind of just melted into the skin, so I was a bit nervous about that at first, but so far, so good. It's not my most favorite formula. This one is incredible. It's so creamy and so pigmented. I really wish it was the same formula for these two, but it's not. This, even when you swatch it, you can feel how buttery it is. And yeah, this one I wish I could wear, but it's too deep for me. It's absolutely stunning though. And then this one, again, really pretty. And this one is a bit more glittery than the rest, so I don't think I would use that one. Plus, it's a bit dark for me. Then for the blushes, we have 3 different shades here. The nice cool tone pink, a more coral, and then a rosy one. And they all have a little bit of a glitter in it. So they definitely like the glitter, but I will say when I put the blush on my cheeks, I didn't notice any glitter. So this one, I don't think you need to rush out to get at all. I love that there's the big mirror. I love the packaging. I love the idea behind it and how many options there are. But I just wish the formula was consistent throughout with the highlights, and I also wish this is kind of rearranged. I feel like the highlights could have been smaller and then the bronzer is bigger, and it would have made it easier because brush-wise, you use a bigger brush for bronzer. Blush and highlight, I tend to use smaller brushes, so it's fine if they're smaller. My favorite thing out of this so far is this matte bronzer. It is stunning. I love the shade. I hope they end up coming out with a single of this because I'd buy it in a heartbeat. I think this one is fun. It's not the best face palette that I've tried, but it's not a bad one either. I just feel like there are a couple little tweaks that would make it go to the next level. Next up, we have the makeup brush and pencil case set. How adorable is this? It's kind of like this duochrome holographic type case. So cute. And then when you open it up, you have the 4 different brushes in here which look like little crayons. So these are synthetic brushes: the blush brush, the highlight brush, the eye blending brush for eyeshadow, and then they call this one a lip brush, but honestly I used it for applying under the brow bone and inner corner and things like that, since I just don't use lip brushes too much. There is a nice little mix in here. I like the different colors on the top. They're nice and soft. They worked good. $40 I feel like is a bit high for this, but they're cute, they're fun, they work good. If you want to go for it, I think you would be happy with how they perform, but I do think they're just slightly overpriced. Next up, we have mascara. I picked up the 2 shades that they had because, one, I just had to try out the blue. I couldn't resist not trying it, so I grabbed that one and then I grabbed black. These retail for $16. They're water resistant and they're supposed to define and add volume. I would definitely 110% say that it defines. It keeps your lashes really separated, really beautiful, but after I went in a couple times trying to build up some volume, it really doesn't do much for volume, and I ended up going in with another mascara just to really enhance the volume part. This is definitely more lengthening and defining, and it gives you those really fluttery light lashes, which are absolutely beautiful. But if you're looking for a volume one, this would not be the one to go with. But overall, the formula was nice to work with. The brush is really nice. It's super basic, but it does a great job. I was a bit disappointed in this blue one. It is called turquoise blue. I was really hoping it'd make the lashes look super turquoise, but even after about 4 or 5 coats, I still could not get them to show up really blue. It was more of like this light pastel blue, and I was like, if I'm going blue, I want to go all out blue. So this one, I was really kind of hoping it'd be a bit more fun and just bam, not what I was expecting. The black one though is doing nice. Overall, I feel like it's a standard mascara. I would just say if you're looking for volume, stay clear of this one, but if you love the more defined lengthened look, I think you'd enjoy this. Last but not least, we have the lip and cheek crayons, and these retail for $14.50. I picked up 2 different colors. I went with a rosy color. This one's called Fuzzy Wuzzy, and then I went with a more red color called Strawberry. These are so creamy and buttery and pigmented. I am very impressed. I put them on my lips today. I did not test them on my cheeks since I used the powder blush from the face palette. Oh my goodness, I love these, and I'm thinking of looking into more because they're really easy to work with. They're so pigmented and creamy, and they're just comfortable on the lips. It is a creamy finish, so it's not going to be super long lasting if you go to eat or anything, so you would have to reapply it. If you're looking for a fun new lip product that can also work as a cheek product, I think these are definitely worth checking out. So that is everything that I picked up from the new Crayola makeup collection launch. I would love to hear what products you are most excited about, if you're going to pick up any, and I hope you found this review helpful. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye!